anything a little bit, maybe. Sorry for the mess. All right, I'm not going to sing everything I say, I promise. But I don't know how long I'll be on for. I just figured that the girls are outside. My husband went to do something, and I have a quiet house for now until I have to go outside, for insane children purposes. What I am working on, I gotta change my thing here. I was looking up, so I don't have a lot of clusters. Look at this pile in my cluster. Well, I had these in a drawer mixed with a bunch of stuff, so I sorted the drawer and just put the clusters in here. This is all I've got left for clusters, and you all know how many of them I was making if you've been following my channel for any length of time. Over the last couple of years, I've made a lot of clusters, so I've used a lot. So this morning I was trying to get my cluster, inspiration, trying to get myself pumped up to make a bunch of clusters. So I looked up, making clusters on YouTube, and I watched Roxy Creations and I watched Shabby Dabby Doodah, and they did these clusters where they put them on one page and then ripped them out after. So I have been making pages of clusters. So I figured we'd rip this one out. We'd rip some out and see, how they fare. Sometimes I put my thumb there to kind of get it to go where I want it to. Hello, Athena. Welcome. Welcome to the party. I'm sorry if my internet quality isn't the greatest. I live in the woods, and sometimes it's a little bit subpar. All right, so this is a cluster type thing. You know what? Why am I inking so soon? I'm going to shape this a little bit more. Maybe get rid of pointy corners. All right, now let's do some inking. Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I've had a lot of people complain about my internet when I go live, which is why I don't go live much. But I figured since no one's home sucking up my internet, I might be able to go live, without the internet being used up by everyone. So I like this. That came out cute. I'm probably going to sew them too. And I think it was Rachel from Roxy Creations. She sewed them on the page all over and then just jumped, lifted the needle on her sewing machine and just jumped from cluster to cluster. I might just rip a couple of these out and then do that with mine. I don't know if I'm going to sew. I want to, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if the mood strikes or if I do something else with them. But yeah, it was nice watching some cluster videos today after, not making them and thinking about them for a long time. Clusters are always a good way to bump up the inspiration and productivity for me. I get into a zone. And usually it helps me to start projects too. Collaging and clusters and, things that give me time to think. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm buffering sometimes. That doesn't surprise me at all. So I do like those. Those are nice. They're big. I did make some small ones. A couple of them here. And where's the page? Just before I did a page. This one has, this one I'm probably thinking of has, these are smaller. So, I was trying not to make all gigantic ones. Thank you very much. They're fun. I have fun doing clusters. They're a lot of fun. Takes a few minutes though to get back in the groove, you know. I feel like I haven't been using my brain enough for creativity. So it feels good. I've been itching to get glue books out and, you know, do some gluing, and so those are coming out nice. I might put a little word or something, you know. I have these plant pictures that I've been fussy cutting, but I might put something else, you know. Blind, like blindfolded? You couldn't see what you were making? That would be, I'd end up hurting myself, you know, because I use scissors. And, you know, if I had to do something without seeing it, I couldn't imagine. That's nice. We went to an estate sale a little while ago, and it was the first day, so everything is like way too expensive, and they didn't have a ton of stuff that I was really interested in anyway. But I did buy one book. It is from 1898, so I'm gonna give that one the once over and debate on if I'm gonna hoard it or if I'm gonna sell it, because it looked pretty cool inside. There was some neat stuff. It's a United States history book, I think. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I'd do it on video and I would be a total flop, because my craft space is such a mess all the time. I can only imagine what I'd glue to it. Hello, Miss Kathy. I just thought that I would make some clusters on camera. These are ones I did earlier today. And I have the house to myself, kind of, almost. The girls are outside. Perfectly good music page scraps. See? Save all your stupid scraps. I'm not going to keep this, though, because it's mostly nothing. Yeah, I usually use my stapler, but like I said, I was watching Shabby Dabby Doodah and Roxy Creations, and they glued them to the page. So I said, oh, I'll try that, you know? Yeah, I try to get rid of my scraps. I have a couple of really cool journal projects in the works. So I'm also making clusters for those. And that's why I've been doing stuff with a little bit of green. And if you can't tell, this page, it's like a light green. So I get to stick with the green theme. Oh, all right, let me get back in it here because I was gone for a while. Just have to make sure I can hear the kiddos out there. Yeah, I sew. I mean, I'm no good at it, but I'm going to sew. I'm probably going to sew these, not on camera, but I'm probably going to sew these clusters. All right, the kids are out there. They're yelling at each other, so that's a good sign. I might sew some of these. I don't know if I'll sew all of them, but I might sew some of them. You know, I was going to keep it. I really was. I was going to keep it. And let me tell you a story about why I didn't. I I find a lot of books, and I save and I keep a lot of the craft books and crafting books. Some of them are new and some of them are old, and I usually keep the ones that I don't see very often. So, like I just got one about altering board books, and I'm probably going to end up getting rid of it at some point, but I just want to look over some of the things in there before I do. So anyway, I came across the Better Homes and Gardens sewing guide, like their book, everything you need to know about sewing. And I said, well, and I sold it. I said, I'm not, I want somebody who's going to get better use out of this to have it. Well, then I started sewing more, and I came across the book again, and I ended up keeping it. Oh, screaming children. So I don't know if I come across it again, which I might, then it'll be a sign from the heavens above that I should keep it. Yep, there's screaming going on outside. Maybe if I just pretend I'm not here, they won't come in. What?
Vera is not sharing his pocket. She wanted to play with it after she wasn't even thinking about touching it.
Just so you know, I'm live streaming.
What?
I'm live streaming.
Sorry, people, but my sister is in a really bad mood.
Why isn't she inside?
I think we're going to tell her she has to go.
Yeah, she can. You girls can come in.
I don't want to go in.
You're just out there screaming at each other.
Well, can Vera at least go in?
No. You go outside with her. I don't want her out by herself. I know. I know.
I'm going to tell her to come in.
These kids are so, they're all with the drama. All with the drama. Oh, and here comes Vera.
Get back in. Get back out here.
Oh, and then the cat made it inside.
No, well, let's just leave her in.
No, let her out. My cat just came inside, and she usually doesn't. I'm surprised. I'm surprised she wanted to come in. I'm surprised. Vera May, why are you crying, Pumpkin?
Because she's not let me fight over something.
Well, listen, let's calm down, okay?
I can't.
You can.
I can't because of her.
Well, you want to stay in here for a few minutes and take a break?
No, it's okay. I can try to calm her down so that she will get down.
Okay.
I'll call her.
No. You want to say hi to the girls on the live stream?
No.
Do you want to say hi to the ladies on the live stream?
What kind of live stream?
I'm on YouTube, and there's girls that are chatting with me here.
What?
From crying to laughing. Instant. You want to come here?
No.
And put your hand over here, and they can see your hand. You want to do that? Why you scared? Are you crazy? Is it because you're crazy? Now we're fake crying. Oh, now she doesn't want to be fake crying, so she's going to try real crying again. Oh, boy. It's going to be an early night tonight. That's enough, Vera, okay? Just take a few minutes and chill out. What am I going to do when these girls are older? What am I going to do? How am I going to be a girl mom? Oh, my goodness. It's going to kill me, man. Ooh, let's put some lacy stuff. Oh, she's walking around. She's probably going to look for something chocolate. Oh, there goes the fridge door. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going in the fridge. Hello, Jessica. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you for inviting people to my insanity. I don't know what I'm going to do when these girls go sulking to their rooms. I'm already putting up with the attitude. Oh my goodness, the attitude. Oh, it is like, I miss them. I miss when Lily was little bitty sweetie. Thanks, Kathy. Awesome. Actually, I gotta go put this out too. Intermission while I go and tell everybody that I'm live and I'm alive. Let's see. You know, I downloaded that YouTube for streamers, you know, the studio app, and they don't notify me of anything. They used to, and then they didn't. I don't know why. All right, there we go. I shared, I think. I shared enough anyway. Oh, look at that. People reacting. No, I'm just kidding. That's just something else. I bought a bag of stamps from someone on eBay. And I learned that used stamps, canceled stamps, I really thought they were worth a lot more money than they are because of the amount of people who collect stamps. But apparently canceled ones, I mean, some of the kits, some of the packs of stamps, I would never pay money like that for. Ooh, yes, I will definitely come to your live sale. I'm afraid, you know, because I'm going to spend money. But yes, canceled stamps. I am surprised. I do buy them sometimes. Sometimes I do see them cheap. Not a lot, but once in a while. Sorry, I needed a coffee break. Beer May, go in and go to the bathroom for me, okay? Oh, see, I made that one big. I don't want to make them big, man. All right, so see this? I'm going to make it, I'm not going to let it go much bigger at all than that, okay? Ooh, let's turn the paper, though, so that the music is facing the right way. I don't know why this makes a difference to me right now, but it does. Hello, Erin. Hello, hello. To anybody that's replaying on my channel, Erin Klossner does some amazing live sales. I don't think my chat comes up on the replay, but okay. Bear's yelling at me from the bathroom. Oh, and Erin is having a live sale tomorrow, which is April 2nd. Okay. I don't know what she just said, but we'll just pretend. We'll just pretend we know, okay? So we'll all just nod, okay? My husband isn't home. He's restoring. Turn that down. A Model T with Lily when she's in the mood. But again, you know, the attitude lately makes that very few and far between. So when she's in the mood, she helps him with it. And he had to go. He's bringing some of the parts to one of his buddy's house because his buddy has a shop set up and Brian doesn't right now. So not that he doesn't have enough crap to open up a shop and then some. It's just we don't have a building place. You know, we have it all in storage trailers, and that's hard it's like big equipment, machining stuff and welding stuff. It's big stuff. So, he goes to his buddy Jeff's and he had to go do some kind of thing with a motor over there. All right, Jessica, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I will stop by tomorrow and check out your wares. Let me make this a little smaller. Isn't it so weird how when you get in the zone, then all of a sudden a tiny little scrap of paper has to be tinier or you have to change the shape of it. It's an itty bitty little scrap of paper.
Hey, crafty mamas, you all are my biggest fan, okay?
All right, quiet down. Okay.
My biggest fan, I can't. I have to talk to my biggest fans.
Why, you think you have a fan club? Oh.
Oh.
Jessica just say bye, Jessica.
Bye, Jessica. You my BFF.
Okay. All right. Go find something to do now.
People, I'm not gonna lie, but I am pretty crazy.
Yeah, find something to do. I tried to sell my children at McDonald's today, but the girl just laughed at me. She just wouldn't take them. She just laughed. Then laughed. I didn't realize that I was that funny trying to sell my children. Uh-oh. Lily's huffing and puffing. I should make my life, it needs to be a TV show. I don't know. I don't know if my life's that interesting. I just don't know. Let's see what kind of goodies I have that I can put on this little tiny space. So I have a whole bucket. Literally, this thing is full of small things. This stuff I have to fussy cut. Underneath it, I have some stickers. Oh, maybe a sticker. Now, these ones are kind of big. So maybe I will do. Give me 1 second. Let me do what I'm doing here. Ooh, fragile. Handle with care. What do you think? You think that goes there on that cluster?
Please, everyone give her a thumbs up.
Okay. Yep, that'll go there. I've been doing a good job inking everything. I've been very inky. Lately. I know there's a lot of people live streaming. Like I know Lizzie's live streaming, and I saw somebody else was live streaming. Ooh, I don't want to cover up the monkey. Gotta hold this down.
Wait, where's the monkey?
Right here. Monkey.
Monkey. Butt out. Hey guys, we watched this video of this elephant and he knocked a tree over, and then he just walked over to the tree and started rubbing his butt on the tree.
Look at these cute little guys. Like I got these cute little. They're very 1950s. Those are going in a retro journal. Oh, here, let me do this for you. All right, so there's that.
I'm gonna make a video too.
Well, you go do it in my room. Take your shoes off. I have other die cut shapes. I kind of go crazy when I do die cut. I go and die cut everything. So nice. I like this one. See, like some of them I got way too big, so I'm going to use these to control my giant clusters for right now. I will ink them though. So another reason why I haven't been going live since I did my live sale with Shelly last couple weeks ago, I started binge watching a new show on Netflix. And I do too, Kathy, and die cutting takes me a long, long time to actually accomplish. Like it'll take me a week in here, just die cutting. Maybe if I had the page facing the right way. So I just do like an hour at a time of it. And yeah, it does get boring. That's why I try and do a bunch at once because it does get, see my little tickets. These are free printable. I can't, they're too big. They're too big for the space. So we'll just scrap it up again, man.
Mom, don't worry, I got the big hog. I need your scissors.
So Lily's school had a running club. And it was nice because on Wednesdays, Lily would stay after school for an hour and she'd run and run and run for an hour. That's what they do. It's like a track. And hello, Janet. It is late for you. You're a party animal tonight. So, anyways, Lily was doing the running club, which I thought was awesome. And I got a message from the gym teacher today saying that they're limiting it to third, fourth, and fifth graders because too many kids signed up. So they're limiting it now, and they said, when you get into third grade, you can join, and blah blah blah. She doesn't seem bothered by it much. I guess I kind of am, because it's like an extracurricular thing, like something for her to get into. But I'm kind of also not upset about it because we're going to go to her school at night, like, 5, 6 o'clock now that it's brighter later. And we're going to run and walk around they have like a track around the school. Parking lot where we go and drop the kids off on the side of the building. It's like a big U. So we're going to, do that and see how that goes. Because I need to start walking. I need to start doing something. And I like being, I would like to do it not at my house all the time like I do in the summer. So it'll be nice to go to the school. I say we'll do it 2 nights a week, So I'm excited for that, Hello, Janice. It'll be nice. Something for me and Lil to do. But yeah, I was kind of upset about the running club thing. Why would you ask all these kids to do it and then cancel it? It's only been going on. They've only had it for about a month. But I know Lily has really enjoyed it. So why not keep the kids that that enjoy it? I doubt all those kids enjoy it. I'm sure they're doing it just to be away from home. Just to do something, Put some lace behind there. Well, Kathy, it's not close. Her school, it's close-ish. Her school is still 4 miles away. So the only thing that makes it tolerable and, not a big deal to drive 4 miles to drop her off is that I'm in the country. So my biggest concern is a deer, I know, you girls can all come through the Lily Club. If we're there alone at night, I'll make a video because I won't be able to live stream. The signal's horrible. Again, I'm out in the country. But I'll make a video of our walk and you can see how nice and peaceful it is, in my little slice of heaven out here in the woods. I do enjoy raising my kids somewhere much more rural and not in the city like where I come from. I do, and I'm not saying that anything is wrong with raising your kids in a city. I am not saying that you're a bad person, but for me in my life, quiet, calm is definitely much better than hustle and bustle. And the town that I come from now is so overrun with crime and drugs and all kinds of, crap. So I'm out here where there's some stuff, there's some, you hear about drugs and stuff, But for the most part, we're a pretty good community. I mean, we live in a town of 2,000 people. Yeah, Janet, I thought that would be nice. I'll make a video. Oh, my signal is bad now. It's because the kids are back inside. And you know how that goes. I'll put another little piece on this one. I can honestly live my life peacefully without a Dollar General. There, I said it. I go there if I absolutely have to, but 9 times out of 10, if I need something at the store, I need to go into town anyway. So I just do a whole bunch of things at once and get it all done. And then if I don't have anything else to do, well, then I go thrifting. Yeah, Kathy, I'm sure my internet's not the best. I hope you're not getting those terrible storms that the South has been getting all week. Oh, I was like, where's my lace? It's just little. Yeah, Amazon is a lifesaver, I'll tell you. I love shopping on Amazon. Ooh, this is going to make a real small one. Look at that little tiny one. This is going to be itty bitty. I don't want that darkness. I'll grab this light dictionary page and then I'll ink the edges. Oh no, Kathy. It's going to be stormy all day too. You know, if there's no thunder or lightning, just throw them outside, man. That's what I do with my kids when they're starting to get cabin fever. Yeah, if there is a clearance, I am there. And Amazon clearance is. I belong to coupon groups on Facebook. If you go online, you go on Facebook, just look up Amazon coupon codes, and there are hundreds of groups. And I have gotten some really good deals. I've gotten some horrible deals. I have gotten some terrible deals, some terrible products. But more often than not, the stuff I get is awesome. So yeah, Amazon is a dangerous animal. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. I lied. The hard part is there are ones that are aimed towards moms, and they put snacks on there. And some of them are more expensive than I could get them at Walmart, so I don't get them. But once in a blue moon, you find one, like, you know, a Reese's product or those mixed bags of candy, and you just have to get it. You just have to do it. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way of the world. One thing that it's awesome for, though, is Halloween stuff, Christmas stuff, and Valentine's Day stuff if you have children. And you do Valentine's Day cards and bags for Christmas, you know, gift bags to the class. I think able to get her whole class gift bags with a handful of little goodies for under $20. So I don't do it for every holiday. Like sometimes do it Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's Day, and they're gonna do something for Easter. No, I did Halloween and Christmas. That was it. That was as far as I went. And she did, you know, besides handing out Valentine cards, which cost me $5. And I have enough to do next year too. So Yeah. I don't think I want to put that dark blue. Do I? Do I? Do I? Do I? Nah. We'll try it. We'll try it. I can't make decisions, I guess. All right, let's see. Yeah, that can fit there. Come on. And what color lace? Maybe white? Yeah. So I'm gonna run this one up for sure. I'm sorry if my internet is crappy. I can see it. I can see it being lousy. Put that there. Has anybody been watching anything good on Netflix lately? Because that's what I've been doing while I'm crafting, is binge watching Rain, which is about Mary, Queen of Scots. It's mostly fiction. You know, there's some true aspects to it, but a lot of it is fiction. And it's really good. It's really good. So that's what I've been doing. It's Netflix. It's been a Netflix party. That's too brown, I think. That guy. I haven't watched any of their shows that have come out in the last year. I might have watched a couple docu-series or documentaries, but I haven't watched any of their shows. Except for Virgin River. I started that one last year. And then I watched it all, you know, but other than that, yeah, Netflix is kind of slacking a little bit. Yeah, Virgin River was really, really cute. Really cute. I mean, I binged watch, you know, the things that aren't Netflix but are on Netflix. But I don't watch a whole lot of their shows. Yeah, I heard the next season was going to come out sooner rather than later. And then I heard, no, it's not coming out in the spring. So I don't know what to believe about the Virgin River. So I'll just wait. I'm patient once in a while. I can handle this. I can handle this wait. Really? Why wouldn't they have it in the US? I don't think that it should be that way. I think that it should be, you know, all over the world if Netflix decides to be a worldwide company. I don't watch a lot of shows more than once, but there are some, like my husband does. I watch sitcoms all the time, more than once. I've seen Frasier like 4,000 times, and Cheers and Friends, and, you know, I've seen them all a bunch of times. But the dramas, I don't usually watch more than once. But I have been thinking about watching Gilmore Girls again, because that one's cute and light and fluffy, and I like light and fluffy sometimes. Virgin River is really cute, Kathy. If you have not seen it, it's really cute. Yeah, there's like a few shows. My husband usually has NCIS on. That and we've seen Blacklist like 450,000 times. And we were big into watching Blue Bloods over and over, but we haven't for a while. We haven't watched that one for a while. I think because it left Netflix and it went to Hulu. We have Hulu, but there's some things that Brian just doesn't turn on Hulu for. And that's one of them. Yes, I think I'm going to watch the Gilmore Girls again when I'm done with Rain. I'm really into Rain, though, I'll tell you. I am really digging this show. It has got all of the smut, and it's a period piece, which I love. I love seeing how people lived back then. I know it's not real, and there's a lot of things that are fancied up and that people were actually really disgusting back then, but I like the romantic side of it, how they romanticize it. I haven't heard of Acorn. Nope, that's too samey. Let's do a different paper. Map page, maybe? I might have heard of Acorn now that I think of it. I don't know what I've heard of and what I haven't heard of. You're not, don't worry, Janice. You're just not allowing yourself to get addicted to television shows like we do. Dramas have come so far, though, on TV. I mean, I just love, the suspense. And some of the, stories are very creative. Especially as me, somebody who likes to dabble in writing and storytelling. It is really neat to see some of these storylines. That's okay. Why color coordinate when you could put army green and dark blue together with red maps and tea-dyed or, antique looking dictionary pages? Who needs color coordination anyway? So let's pick a leaf or a flower that's totally unrelated, like this little sprig of something or other, and we will have one big mishmash of not matching elements to this cluster. I have not any of these shows because that's not, I don't think I've ever really had access to these shows unless I got something like BritBox. But I don't even have cable. I haven't had it in 10 years. I first got rid of it 15 years ago, and then they suckered me back in for a short period, and then I got rid of it again. And I haven't gone back. So everything I watch is from streaming networks. And when it wasn't from streaming networks, I just didn't watch television. Mary Queen of Scots, 1500s. Oh, I gotta ink it up. 1500s. I'll tell you, boy. I mean, I understand that the world is still the same now, but were we slimy as a species back then or what? Oh my goodness gracious. These royal people and, people with authority and money back then, were they slime balls? Again, I know we have our fair share of them now, but they're on television. They make themselves into TV characters. They're so slimy. Nowadays, we're like, oh, somebody has a gun again. Oh, geez, But back then, they cut each other's heads off, and it was serious. We're not cutting each other's heads off. I mean, unless that's what you're into, cutting off heads, then cool. Put my coffee over here so I don't got to keep reaching across. All right, what other shape? I have, look at all these, the die cuts. These are all die cuts I did with the Tim Holtz die. This isn't all of them either, by the way. Ooh, this one's made out of wallpaper. There are countries still doing those things, but, we don't, I guess, we don't see it, or their countries, they're not nations that are as civilized as Western society is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of went crazy. Actually, I did those just before doing a craft fair. Oh, I would love to see the castles out there. I would love to go there and see some of those castles and some of the cathedrals in Europe and some of the houses. Like, I belong to a group on Facebook called Old Houses, and it is a group that people share stuff and pictures of their old houses. So the people from Europe, they show their house from like the 11th century in France, or 1200 in Germany. Some of the history, I mean, we don't have anything like that here. Ours is like, if it's from the 1600s, it's a big deal. We don't have anything that's a century old. Oh, that's too big. Look at it. And I didn't measure it up, so I already glued it. Guys, let me do that. Whoop. Stick this to the table. Just gonna have to deal with it. That little piece I'll throw out. See, you guys just ruined it. Put that piece up a little bit. And I need a baby wipe to wipe my hands with. I would love to go see those castles. I'll bet you that is just, Anne Boleyn, I watched that show on Netflix too, The Tudors. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, some of the stuff you don't know if it's true because there's no solid proof of it, but the stories that have been told down from family to family to family says that some of this smut is true. I just couldn't live in that. I think it would be awesome to see it, but I just couldn't even imagine. I don't know what kind of, don't think I'd be like royalty or anybody with any influence. I'd probably be like, a beggar. That would be my profession. I'd be a common thief. That would be fun, right? Just pick everybody's pockets. Oh, I cannot believe it's Friday. We're going to a swap meet tomorrow, and we are going to a big yard sale first thing in the morning. So pretty pumped. I will tell you, Kathy, having come from New England, which is the oldest part of, the white man's history here in America, and some of the homes that I've seen, and even like the house that we had that was in my family, which was, a part of that house was from the 1700s. That was, little tickets and little label things. That was cool. I do miss that being down here because there's not, we do have a history here, but it's not as old. And a lot of people here think a house that's still standing from the 50s is old. Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't either, Janice. No thank you to the carnival. Whew. I'll pass on that. Like, that's probably the only thing that I'm grateful for with COVID is that my kids haven't made me go to any fairs or festivals or carnivals during COVID. And I know that's going to end here soon, and I'm going to have to start taking them to, public event. I'm going to just milk it for the next, couple months or weeks until we come across a festival or something. Yes, New England is beautiful, and I am very, very grateful to have had the experience of being born and raised there and being able to spend summers out on the coast. I am very grateful. Oh, that's great, Kathy. My family has actually just sold off properties. One of the properties, so, which is hard for me because it was there for my whole life. And I'm buffering. How terrific. All right, am I unbuffering now? I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of internet. Interwebs. I'll put a little lace under the green stamps. Thank you, Janet. They're a lot of fun to make. We have a whole bunch of scraps and little bits that, although in some cases, like I have a whole new pile of littler bits that I don't know what I'm going to do with now. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool too. Historical societies, although some historical societies, I think, ruin things. Hello, Riri. Welcome to the party. I mean, no historical society I've been involved with, that I've seen or towns that I've lived in seems to have ruined things, but there are some controversial decisions that they make that make you kind of scratch your head. Like the historical society in my town was kind of Oh, I love the abandoned train station restaurants. I went there. I have one up there that was one of my favorites, but I haven't been there in a long time. But there is a train station in a couple towns over from me that has been for sale forever. And it is awesome. And if I had any inkling of money to put into a restaurant like that, I would. Or a cafe, and it's kind of on a highway, which isn't that busy, but it's turning into an interstate highway. So I'm assuming that it'll get more traffic. I just wouldn't want it to become like a truckers hangout. Nothing wrong with truckers, okay? Nothing wrong with truckers. But I've never seen a truckers hangout that didn't have hookers. Okay? Never. I've never seen a truckers diner or restaurant that didn't have hooks. A craft cafe, a craft day. a craft A. That would be fun. Look at that page. I printed, I dyed some dictionary paper too. So I'll take one of these, maybe in purple. Oh, I had two put together, but they didn't want to be together anymore. They must have had it out. I think it would be super cool. I think it would be super cool to have a craft cafe. And then maybe even though I'm out in the middle of nowhere, it would become a destination place. You know what I mean? Yes. Destinations. All right, I'm going to glue a bunch of these down. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get, but I want these colors on this paper. All right, girls, we're going to do it. Let's all pull our resources together and buy the train station and turn it into a craft A. With cake, of course. Janet will do the baking because she has some yummy goodies that make me jealous. Because I've been eating dough out of a package the last week. So, you know, that's been my extent of baking in recent weeks. Yeah, the RV. I don't know how much land came with it. I don't remember. But I'm sure there's land. I mean, everywhere around here has land with it. I have no fingernails, so I'm trying to pull this up with my non-fingernail. The electric company. Oh, I think I might fit one more down here. Ugh. Yes, craft retreat. It would be an time, I'll tell you. I really do wish we all lived closer. You know, doesn't it figure that you find a whole bunch of people you share a lot in common with, and you know, you develop relationships with these people and form bonds with these people, and you all live, you know, the way as humanly possible. Oh yes, Lily and Lily and Vera are happy with gluing. So I'm assuming most kids would be pretty happy with just girl locally. And she sends me all the information. It's at some fancy log and blah blah blah. It cost $400 to go, and you had to feed yourself. I'm like, and I'm sure that to a lot of people, like, that's nothing at all. That's a drop in the hat. But $400 is a lot of money to me to go spend time crafting. Okay. That is a lot of money to me. When this, to me, I shouldn't spend money on in my brain. You know, I'm not saying that that's the way it should be. It's just my brain doesn't let me spend. That's why I get everything secondhand. You know, I feel like this isn't something to silly. I don't know why my brain thinks that way. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I have a whole bunch of things I printed out. You know, like all the printables you get on Pinterest and stuff. No, I couldn't justify that either. I just couldn't. that is an outrageous price. That's a sin. Okay. That is a sin. Somebody's trying to profit is all I'm going to say. If it was a retreat and you were doing stuff like what Brooke did, where Brooke actually taught you techniques and things, that's one thing. But if it was just for a whole bunch of people to get together and because it was so-and-so's idea, then they're going to make money off of it. No, no, no. That's not enjoying. That's not enjoying friendships to me. That's paying somebody to be my friend, essentially. No, that's not how my life works. I'm sorry. Unless you got something to show and you got something to teach me, don't ask me for a red cent profits. No, I'm just kidding. You had to restart it when you broke it? Those are lily fingers.
Why does it do that?
One meal a day. I see a lot of things with one meal a day. Yeah. I see a lot of, when I do find them online, a lot of them have the one meal a day thing. I'm like, I don't know if I'd use Airbnb. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if it's an Airbnb in somebody else's house or something. No, I would be afraid. I'd be afraid I'd end up on one of the murder shows, dead in a creek somewhere. Although I know you don't got to tell me I'm not special. I'm not that special that someone's just going to kill me and throw me in a creek for no reason at all. So don't worry, it'll be my smart mouth that'll get it. I'm sure whoever does it will have plenty reason to want to do it. What do I have? I have this little ampersand. I put it over here so you can still kind of see the ticket. Down here, maybe? Down here? Down here? Yeah, I guess down there looks kind of good, but I might put some lace to kind of tie the top and the bottom together. So I'm going to get my white lace. I'm going to grunge it up a bit. Just with whatever I got left on my sponge. Because usually there's a little bit in there. Elite makes videos of herself on my old phone. And it's so funny to go back and watch them later. She's like singing and I know. And I know everybody's staying in Airbnbs now. I know it's like the thing, and I'm just going to have to accept it. I just can't right now. Okay, I can't. I'm old fashioned. I still rent hotel rooms when we go on vacation. Okay. Ampersand. Do. Stuck to my finger. I'm all glue. See, that's cool. And I saw one woman who turned her backyard into like an oasis. And they put 2 or 3 little cabins that you rent. She turned it into like cabana themed. And there's 2 or 3 little cabins that you rent. There are porches, if you want to sit out on the porch. The porches are all connected. So, you would be sitting out there with other curtains, and it was really cool. It was really cool. And it was a good idea, And I'm back, I guess. So that I thought was pretty cool. If I had the energy to do that. But I've worked in the hospitality industry, and Erin, you are a saint. You are a saint, girlfriend. Because I don't miss working in hotels at all. disgusting people in this world, I'll tell you. I'm sure that the mountains up there are beautiful. I never went when I lived up in New England. I never made it out that far. I mean, we went to the Berkshires, but not in the Berkshires. The only place I did go was the White Mountains in New Hampshire, and they were beautiful too. It was just stunning. There's a lot of beautiful things in the Blue Ridge. I'm in the Blue Ridge now, in the White Mountains. I think my husband's home. Oh my goodness, it is 6:45. Oh, look at that's a clue from earlier. I don't think I could work with the public either, Kathy, to be honest. I'm like, I don't think I could do it. And I don't think I could fly. Not with the way people have been behaving on planes. I'm like, no, y'all too crazy for me. No. Mm-mm. Oh, I have a bunch of little blurry pictures. Ooh, these are cool. Kind of goes with my theme that I got here with a little bit of red and a little bit of tan. Have fun, Kathy.
My other pants kind of got little crooked, so I found these ones. My other pants kind of got a little crooked, so I found new ones. And I had to let them dry.
Well, ladies, I'm actually going to get going too, because I got to go deal with some things and start getting people ready for bed in my house.
Make sure to make me apple, because I have some apples and
So thank you all for coming. I am sorry for the poor quality of my internet. There's nothing I can do until cable internet comes out this way, but I don't know when that will be. And even though I know that's the devil too, I don't know it's going to be better than what I have. So I want to thank you all. We'll put on one little piece of lace. Janet, you get some sleep, girlfriend. It is like the middle of the night for you. But I'll see you on Monday. And I love you all. Ta-ta.